record turned at 2:15 while water crossed the glass. I introduced a melody that carried back the past. The piano fell like summer rain. The saxophone breathed low. Then one red light began to shine upon the studio phone. I knew your silence on the line before you even spoke. You called during the rain song, the one we danced to years ago, while every note fell softly. You asked if I still missed you so. You called during the rain song as thunder moved across the town. I tried to keep my voice from trembling while all our memories came down. You said you heard my program from a highway out of town. You turned the dial by accident and could not turn it down. You asked if I remembered that old apartment in July, the windows open to the storm, your hand resting over mine. I watched the record circle slowly while your voice reopened time. You called during the rain song, the one we danced to years ago, while every note fell softly. You asked if I still missed you so. You called during the rain song as thunder moved across the town. I tried to keep my voice from trembling while all our memories came down. I wanted to believe the rain had washed away your wrongs, that all the years between us could disappear inside one song. But music makes a moment tender. It cannot make a heart stay true. And missing how we used to feel is not the same as loving you. You called during the rain song, but I heard more than your regret. You missed the woman who forgave you, not the woman I became. You called during the rain song as the final chorus faded out. I thanked you for remembering, then chose the next song with pain. You called her in the rain song, and I let it take your voice away. The needle found the first groove at 3:30 that night. Your voice came through the headphones, soft beneath the amber light. You asked about the old days, the apartment by the train. I watched the record turning while you spoke around the pain. We both had words we should have said, but chose the safer memories instead. We spoke until the record ended, until the final note was gone. Trying to make an old love sound like something we could carry on. We spoke until the record ended, while the whole town slept below. Neither one could say goodbye. Neither one knew where to go. You told me you remembered how I danced across the floor, barefoot in the kitchen, to the song we both adored. I told you I remembered how you left before the dawn, but you grew quiet at the truth and asked me to move on. The music softened underneath as every pause revealed the grief. We spoke until the record ended, until the final note was gone. Trying to make an old love sound like something we could carry on. Neither one could say goodbye. Neither one knew where to go. You said perhaps another lifetime would have taught your heart to stay. I said love should not need forever to choose someone today. The needle reached the final circle, still turning without sound, and suddenly our conversation had nowhere left to hide behind. No music left between us, no melody to blame, only two familiar strangers and one unfinished name. with you. We spoke until the record ended, but the past could not begin again. Some songs deserve remembering, not another turn around the bend. We spoke until the record ended, and I gently closed the line. You stayed somewhere inside the old song, but the morning became mine. I lifted up the needle as the sky turned silver blue. We spoke until the record ended, and there was nothing left to prove. The red light started blinking just a little after 4. I knew the way you breathed before. You reached for one lie more. You said there was an answer that could make it all seem right. But I had heard another woman tell the same old story tonight. You drew your breath to shape the blame, but I no longer needed names. I cut the line before you lied, before your velvet words arrived, before you turned another wrong into a reason I should stay. I cut the line before you lied, and felt no need to ask you why. You had taken enough of my night, so I cut the line and chose my life. You called again in seconds. The screen lit up in red, but silence felt more honest than anything you might have said. I took the headphones from me, let your ringing fill the room, then placed a different record down and let a new song bloom. Your voice had ruled my midnight air, now only music waited there. I cut the line before you lied, before your velvet words arrived, before you turned another wrong into a reason I should stay. I cut the line before you lied, and felt no need to ask you why. You had taken enough of my night, so I cut the line and chose my life. You would have called it complicated, said your heart was torn in two. You would have blamed the lonely highway and everyone except for you. The truth does not need decoration, love should never need disguise. I had learned to hear betrayal before it reached your lips. crystallize. No more static, no more rain, no more dressing hurt as pain, no more waiting, no reply. I found my answer in goodbye. I cut the line before you lie, and watched the red light slowly die. For once your voice could not control the ending of my night. I cut the line before you lie. No trembling hands, no tears to hide. You lost the woman who believed every midnight alibi. I cut the line before you lie. Then raised the music warm and high. The city heard my voice return as yours disappeared into the night. The studio grew peaceful as the first train crossed outside. I cut the line before you lied, and left your darkness off the air. The rain had left the rooftops. The static disappeared. The first train crossed the river, and daylight entered clear. I lowered all the faders, watched the red light fade to green. For the first time, every signal sounded honest, bright and clean. The night I carried out your name, and morning did not sound the same. Good morning from a clear frequency. No broken voice returning to me. No midnight promise on the line. No borrowed love consuming time. Good morning from a clear frequency. The whole wide sky is reaching me. I lost your signal in the night, and found my own voice in the light. The request cards were finished. The final record turned across the waking city. 1,000 windows burned. I thank the ones who listened through the darkness and the rain, then spoke my name without your shadow or the weight of yesterday. No static stood between my heart and every life I meant to start. Good morning from a The whole wide sky is reaching me. I lost your signal in the night and found my own voice in the light. I used to think that love was waiting for a distant voice to choose. I mistook the noise of longing for a truth I could not lose. But love should come in clearly. It should never make you strain to hear a heart through interference or translate every pain. No more static, no disguise, just open roads and open skies. No secret number, no red light, only morning sounding right. Good morning from a clear frequency. The past has lost its hold on me. The city heard me break and heal, and now it hears what freedom feels. Good morning from a clear frequency. No lonely man can silence me. I gave the night my wounded song. The dawn returned, my voice made strong. Good morning from a clear frequency. This heart belongs entirely to me. The signal carries far and wide, and peace is singing from inside. The sun rose through the studio as I close the final show. Good morning from a clear frequency. Now I know where I will go. The city slept beneath the rain at 20 minutes past 2. I turned the dial through waves of blue, with nothing left to do. The saxophone dissolved in static, then vanished from the air. And somewhere in the space between, I heard you breathing there. A voice between the stations, calling softly through the night. Half a memory, half a stranger, moving underneath the white noise. A voice between the stations found the heart I thought was gone. I could barely hear you speaking, but I knew you all along. You said my name so carefully, as if it still belonged to summer streets and dashboard lights. and our unfinished song. The signal slipped, your words grew distant. The storm moved through the line, but every broken little sentence pulled your past into my mind. A voice between the stations, calling softly through the night. Half a memory, half a stranger, moving underneath the white noise. Your voice between the stations found the heart I thought was gone. I could barely hear you speaking, but I knew you all along. Was it loneliness that found me, or regret you could not name? Did you call because you missed my love, or missed the way I eased your pain? The frequency kept fading, like the promises we made. Still I held the silence open, afraid your voice would slip away. A voice between the stations stayed until the rain grew slow. You said you never stopped remembering, but remembering is not coming home. A voice between the stations could not change the years we lost. You found me somewhere after midnight, but daylight always shows the cost. A voice between the stations, then the signal disappeared. The room returned to quiet, but your echo stayed inside my ear. I turned the dial toward morning, let another record play. A voice between the stations had found me, then faded away. You said the years had changed you, the time had cleared your mind. Yet somehow through 1,000 nights you kept this number memorized. You forgot the date you left me, forgot the words that made me cry. But when loneliness came calling, you knew exactly what to dial. memories fade beneath regret, but mine was one you never let yourself forget. The number you never forgot still reached the room where I once waited. You lost the promises we made, but kept the way to where my heart was stationed. The number you never forgot was never proof your love remained. You only knew where comfort lived whenever someone else had left you in the rain. You said you found it written on an old card in your coat, but you spoke each single digit like a line you always knew. You asked if I still worked the night shift, if the red lights still burn blue, then paused as though the past belonged to anyone who wanted through. You remembered how to reach my line, but not how many times you crossed mine. The number you never forgot still reached the room where I once waited. You lost the promises we made, but kept the way to where my heart was stationed. The number you never forgot was never proof your love remained. You only knew where comfort lived whenever someone else had left you in the rain. You forgot my mother's birthday, the song I wrote in June. You forgot the night I needed you and waited past the moon. Yeah, 7 little numbers stayed untouched inside your mind, not because you treasured me, but because I had been kind. A number is not devotion, a call is not a home. Remembering how to reach me does not mean you did not let me go. The number you never forgot will not be yours to use again. I changed the code inside my heart and closed the door you entered when the number you never forgot no longer leads you back to me. You may remember every digit, but you have lost the frequency. The number you never forgot faded softly from the screen. You remembered how to call me, I remembered how to leave. The studio clock moved forward as I cleared your blinking line. The number you never forgot was no longer tied to mine. The request line started blinking just before 4:15. A woman spoke so quietly, I leaned closer than before. She said she heard my program every lonely Friday night, and asked me for a certain song about love that never chose the light. She paused before she spoke his name, and suddenly the room had changed. Another woman heard my voice and recognized the man between my lines. She knew the midnight promises he once had whispered into mine. Another woman heard my voice and heard her own heart break in two. We had been waiting in two different rooms for the same man to come through. She said he called her after midnight, whenever things at home went wrong. He told her she was the only one who made him feel that he belonged. She knew the highway in the background, the static and the rain. She even knew the little breath he took before he said her name. Two women listening through the dark to one man dividing up his heart. Another woman heard my voice and recognized the man between my lines. She knew the midnight promises he once had whispered into mine. Another woman heard my voice and heard her own heart break in two. We had been waiting in two different rooms for the same man to come through. For one hard moment I resented every tender word she said. Then I heard the same confusion I had carried in my chest. She was not the one who wronged me. She had trusted what he claimed. We were not two women fighting, we were two hearts he treated the same. No anger crossed the airwaves, no blame passed through the line. Just two strangers finding courage in a truth we could not hide. Another woman heard my voice and finally understood her pain. She said she would not wait tomorrow for another call beneath the rain. Another woman heard my voice and I heard my own truth coming through. Neither one of us had lost a lover, we had lost a man who was never true. Another woman heard my voice and thanked me before she closed the line. Two women left his darkness placed the next record softly as the dawn began to rise. Another woman heard my voice, and we both stopped believing his lies. The hour before the sunrise lay quiet on the streets. A million darkened windows waited underneath my speech. I placed my hands upon the keys and let one chord unfold, and sang the truth I carried through every night alone. No script remained before my eyes. I let my wounded heart decide. The city listened while I healed, while every hidden scar was revealed. From apartment rooms to empty cars, my voice moved underneath the stars. The city listened while I healed, and every honest word felt real. I gave the night what I survived. The city listened, and I came alive. A woman called from downtown, said she had lived my song. She had waited for a restless man far longer than she should. A driver near the river pulled over in the rain. He said my voice had helped him leave a love that only brought him pain. Their stories crossed the studio light and made me less alone that night. The city listened while I healed, while every hidden scar was revealed. From apartment rooms to empty cars, my voice with every story told. The final note crossed every rooftop as the morning bells were heard. The city listened while I healed and gave me back my every word. The storm leaned on the rooftop. The studio clock read 3. Your voice kept slipping in and out across the frequency. I asked if you were still there. No answer crossed the line, and through the hiss of broken waves, I heard your breath find mine. No words were clear enough to trust, but one soft sound awakened us. Your breath came through the static, warm and restless in my ear, like the night you lay beside me, like you had never disappeared. Your breath came through the static, and the years fell out of place. For a moment, every lonely mile was gone without a trace. You tried to say you missed me, but the signal broke apart. Only pieces reached the studio and landed on my heart. A highway hung behind you, rain struck against your door. I wondered who you had become and who you were calling for. Was I the woman you still loved, or only comfort from before? Your breath came through the static, warm and restless in my ear, like the night you lay beside me, like you had never disappeared. Your breath came through the static, and the years fell out of place. For a moment, every lonely mile was gone without a trace. I remembered how you breathed my name when morning touched the blinds, how every promise sounded true before you changed your mind. but breathing close across a wire could not undo goodbye. A lonely man could sound like love when midnight softens every lie. Your breath came through the static, but it could not bring you home. It only proved you still remember where to turn when you felt alone. Your breath came through the static, and I heard my own breath too. Steady, calm, and no longer waiting for another night with you. Your breath came through the static as the signal slowly died. I let the silence take your voice and kept my peace alive. The red light stopped its blinking. A new record started low. Your breath dissolved into the static, and I finally let it go. You only love me after midnight. You never call it sunrise, never asked about my day. But when the city turned its lights down, you always found your way. You came to me through headphones, with loneliness beneath your tone. You said my voice could calm you whenever you felt alone. I used to call those hours love. Now I know they were not enough. You only love me after midnight, when the streets were empty and blue, when no one else could hear your secrets, and no one else was holding you. You only love me after midnight, but vanished with the morning light. I was good enough to ease your darkness, never good enough for your daylight. You spoke of second chances while the studio clock turned slow. But every time I asked about tomorrow, you found a reason not to know. You wanted all my tenderness, without a life we both could share. You knew exactly where to find me, but never chose to meet me there. only call can sound sincere. When darkness makes the truth unclear, you only love me after midnight, when the streets were empty and blue, when no one else could hear your secrets, and no one else was holding you. You only love me after midnight, but vanished with the morning light. I was good enough to ease your darkness, never good enough for your daylight. I wanted Sunday coffee, your hand reaching across mine. I wanted ordinary mornings, not borrowed pieces of your time. But you preferred a hidden love that asked you not to stay. You kept me safely in the shadows, then gave your life away. No more waiting for the red light, no more hoping you will choose. I will not become your midnight shelter every time the world leaves you. You only love me after midnight. Now that truth no longer hurts. You love the way I made you feel, but never loved what I deserved. You only love me after midnight, so I chose the rising sun. I will not live inside the darkness for a man who always runs. You only love me after midnight, but my heart belongs to open skies. Tonight will be the final time your lonely voice crosses my line. The clock moves slowly toward the morning as I turned your channel down. You only love me after midnight, so I left you with the sound. The request cards lay beside me, underneath the amber glow. Each one held a little story and a song somebody chose. Then your handwriting appeared there, as familiar as the rain. You asked me for our old love song with a dedication to your name. Once I would have played it without delay. Tonight I turn the card away. There'll be no dedication for your name, no tender words across the air, no melody to make the city think You wrote that you were sorry, that the truth had come too late. You said the song might prove to me that love could still be saved. But records cannot change a man or make his promise true. And every note we used to share deserves a life beyond you. I placed a different song in line, one that spoke of leaving you behind. There'll be no dedication for your name, no tender words across the air, no melody to make the city think. A faithful heart was waiting there. There'll be no dedication for your name, no memory dressed up as flame. You lost the right to own that song. There'll be no dedication for your name. For years I turned my pain to music so you could hear I still belonged. I hid your failures in the verses and made your absence sound like love. But tonight the truth is simple, and I will not soften what you became. Some songs survive the ones who hurt us, and some hearts outgrow a name. No whispered message, no secret sign, no borrowed hope between the lines, no second chance, no hidden claim. Tonight the air will lose your name. There'll be no dedication for your name. I gave that song to someone new, to every woman leaving darkness for a life that feels more true. There'll be no dedication for your name. The city heard my voice remain. You may remember every lyric, but they will never call you back again. There'll be no dedication for your name. As morning filled the window frame, I watched your request card disappear and felt no sorrow, guilt or shame. The record turned toward daylight as I cleared the final page. There was no dedication for your name, only freedom on the airwaves. Mm-hmm.